Hi everyone, I'm Rashmin and welcome to Speak Up Junior. For this video, my friend Harsimran and I are going to be talking about building confidence.
Okay, just get up on that podium. All right, I'm here. That was easy. Now I just need to. Oh my gosh! How many people are in the audience? 100?
Over 70% of people fear public speaking. One problem that people always face, regardless of age or public speaking, is lack of confidence. You might have the words, the story, the content, but if you deliver it in a way that lacks confidence, it's not going to leave much of an impact. So today we're going to share with you some tips and tricks you can try to build up your confidence while speaking. First up is how to deal with anxiety. We all have those moments where our hands shake, our palms are sweaty, and the right words just don't seem to come out. For some, it may be more severe, and for others, not so. However, here are some techniques to overcome your fears. First, accept that being nervous is not a bad thing. You are nervous because you care about your presentation. Anxiety might be a strong emotion, but there are other emotions out there that are just as strong. You can hide one emotion with another emotion. For example, if your story has an exciting twist in the middle, speak with excitement. And if your story or speech starts with something sad or gloomy, then include some sadness in your tone. You may still be nervous inside, but it won't be as obvious to your audience when you speak and present with emotions. So, the main point here is to be expressive with emotions when it comes to your speech and story. Next, what will happen if I completely forget my script in the middle of it all? Well, here's the thing, no one but your own self knows the script. So if you forget bits and pieces, you can change it however you like. So just don't depend on your script 100%. Secondly, practice with a live audience. Practice your speaking with siblings or your parents, but siblings might not be very cooperative. So parents are always the go-to audience. This is your chance to shine. This is your moment. You practice your intonations, eye contact, hand gestures, and most importantly, ask for feedback that you can work on to improve your speech. So you might want to get some really honest people in your audience. There is no bad feedback, and all feedback is valuable and should be taken into consideration. Another technique you can apply when it comes to dealing with anxiety is meditation. You might have a lot going on in your head. So before beginning your speech, just take a deep breath in, hold for a second, and exhale really loudly, just to clear your head and allow you to focus on the moment. Calming yourself down is not only for anxiety. You might be the type of person to be really excited while public speaking or sharing your story. So calming yourself down before presenting is very important, not only if you're nervous, but also generally for everyone, because you don't want to rush in your speech because your audience won't enjoy it and you want to enjoy it. It's not how much of your script you can fit into the time frame, but also the quality you put forward in that short amount of time. So take a deep breath, calm yourself down, focus, and enjoy the process. Next, arrogance versus confidence. There is a fine line between arrogance and simply confidence. Arrogance is when someone looks down on others in their speech. Sometimes it is tough to know what other people might think of our speech and our thoughts. So it's a basic rule to respect everyone in your speech. and not make fun of other people, but simply to share your ideas without hurting anyone else's feelings. So that's all from me, and more techniques will be shared by Simran. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Harsimran. Welcome to Speak Up Junior. And I'm gonna continue on giving you tips on how to build confidence. Okay, so the first one is record yourself in camera. So when you're busy preparing for your storytelling competition, your public speaking, when you're practicing it. So the best way to know where your mistakes are to build your confidence is to record yourself in camera. So after you record yourself in camera, that means after you present or after you have finished practicing while the camera is recording, right? You can watch the footage again and you can see the things that you liked it and the things that you didn't like. So you can just list it out, the things that you liked it and the things that you didn't like it. Maybe the things that you like, it can be your sense of humor, your creativity, your imagination, your storyline, maybe your your jokes, like what I said, sense of humor, right? You have that imagination. And the things that you didn't like it can be your facial expressions, your hand movements, too much of hand movements, and maybe your body posture. So when you look at those things, like the things that you liked it and the things that you didn't like, maybe you can, like especially the things that you didn't like, right? You can see, okay, these things, it will attract the judge's attention, but I can improve myself. Even though I didn't like it in the video, but I can improve myself by doing it better. So how to do it better? You can watch YouTube tutorials, YouTube videos, and also maybe you can ask your teachers on how to improve your hand movements and your facial expressions, how to attract the judges and the audience to your story, to your the speaking, your in your speaking style. So and the things that you liked it, maybe you can do it even better, or you can maintain because you think that, okay, these values, this criteria will attract the judges attention, will attract the audience, will make it interesting. So recording yourself in camera not only making you to do it the best, you can do it better by, because you're recording yourself in camera and you're watching it, so you know where your mistakes are, you know which part you can improve. So not only by doing that, it can also boost your confidence. Okay, because you have done this a few times and you have seen it yourself, so you won't repeat those mistakes or those things that you didn't like it, so you can just improve it better, right? Okay, so then the next one is develop your own style. How to develop your own style? You recognize your own personality. So instead of following other speakers, other people, right? You get to know your own personality first. So from that personality, you change it into your style of presenting, style of speaking. So maybe if your personality is funny, creative, you like all these funny stories, all this creativity and all that, so you can just use it in your speaking style, make it your own, your original story, because you made it yourself. So because if you follow other people, like if you follow other speakers style, you will feel like there's too much of burden, that you have to like really follow, you have to follow exactly what the person did. No, it's okay. I mean, you just follow your style. Okay, you get to know your personality, your style, which you are comfortable with. Make sure you are comfortable. If you are not comfortable, then it doesn't it doesn't make any sense, right? Because like you're following other people but then you are not comfortable with it, so it will mess up your presentation. So make sure you develop your own style that you're comfortable with, and then you can present publicly, right? You can present it publicly and you will feel like, okay, I made it myself, I did it myself, so it's not a problem. Okay, so then the next one is have one main message. Okay, I know there are certain stories that have so many messages, that have so many themes, right? But in order to build your confidence, to make sure that you don't have the fear, the nervousness, the fear of forgetting it, right? So you just remember one main message and you present it in a way that the judges and audience will know that, okay, this message you are trying to present, you are trying to show. Let's say that the one message is discipline. Okay, so you just focus on that message, the discipline message, and you just present it to the audience or the judges so that they know, okay, this person, this speaker is focusing on discipline. Yeah, so you just focus on one, because if you focus on so many messages, you will feel so, you will feel like so, you know, that burden is so heavy on you because you have to remember so many messages, and at the same time the judges and audience won't understand, right? Because they will think that what is this speaker trying to say, you know. So you focus on one main message and you just entirely focus on that. So that means it will also boost your confidence because you don't have to think about so many things, right? You're only focusing on one thing, right? And maybe you can create so many stories by that one theme, your own story. Okay. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much for listening, right? And I really hope these tips can help you to build confidence, not only for this competition, but also for other upcoming competitions that you might participate in public speaking or storytelling, or maybe in future when you're, you know, you're presenting yourself in public. So I really hope these tips can help you to build confidence in yourself. Thank you so much. Bye.